Hey, welcome back to the Packers Film Room. Today we're going to be looking at a couple of plays from the Packers Vikings game from Week 4 this past weekend. We're going to start off kind of backwards. We've got two plays we're going to look at. We're going to build to the second one, but also start with the second one, if that makes any sense. So this is where we're going to start, is with, this is Jordan Love's first interception. It's going to come roughly there by that man, number 54 right there. Looks like a circle Josh Myers. He did not intercept the ball. So we got... just dropping back into coverage. Jordan Love looking at Christian Watson. This is the play Watson got injured on. You can see 54 right here. Diving in front of the ball. You got a guy coming there. You're trying to fit it into that window. It looks like you're trying to fit into that window. And you say, you watch the game. Man, why did he throw that? And you say 54 right there. Why is he throwing triple coverage? Well, it's not triple coverage, first of all. But... we'll get into that. So we're going to start. This is a couple plays earlier. This is 6:56 in the first quarter. It's 3rd and 13. We're going to look at a couple things here. So this is going to be incomplete middle to Dontavian Wicks, who is starting in the right slot right here. We've got a can call from Love. We're going to come back to that here. And we're going to have, it looks like, I think Reed out of the number 3 spot running vertical. And we'll get into all this. And then Wicks is running this hitch, and you've got Dobbs on this little follow. He throws low. Wicks misses it. Now, there looks like there's some miscommunication here. We'll get into a couple different things here. So, first things first. This made me chuckle when I watch it. First of all, you've got the can call to the ear, right? So that is, you go up to the line with a couple calls. You don't like the first one based on the look. Whatever the look is, it looks like they're playing cover 0. They're not playing cover 0, so there's no one back. They're going to drop into this, and we'll get into all that. I don't like the look. I'm canning it. We're going to the second call here. Now, to indicate that you've heard the quarterback, everyone puts their hand to their ears, the skill position players. All right, you see this? All right, Reed got his hand to his ears. Look at Wicks. Watch Wicks. He's like, I don't know, man. Like he does what he's supposed to do, right? He puts his hand to his ears. He's looking around. He's trying to get some clarification here. He's not entirely sure what the can call is. Now, from the looks of it, now here's what they're running here. You've got this clear with Reed. You've got Wicks is running a hitch. You got Dobbs running this kind of like delayed slant. Usually what they run out of this, and this makes sense, I think, given what Wicks is, the confusion here. Kind of a deeper kind of in cutter, and then you follow behind it. So I think Wicks is actually supposed to be running this. Instead, he runs a hitch, which was the original call, or he misheard the can or something. But there's some confusion there with Wicks. What we're going to look at. So Wicks, this ends up, being incomplete to Wicks. We'll get into all that. We will watch how the Vikings drop. First of all, so it looks like cover 0, like we talked about, right? You got no one back here. They're going to end up dropping, see, Harrison Smith. I think they drop him. And then you've got 7 is going to end up being kind of like a pole runner. He's going to carry, we already talked about Jaden Reed running a vertical route. We're going to have the slot carry him up. So it looks like this Tampa 2 look, right? That's the guy we're going to kind of focus on here, 7. Watch how, okay, they're backing out. We now got this 2 high look, bang, bang, with a pole runner carrying Reed vertical. So Love sees this. He's checking. All right, what do we got underneath? Now, the way this looks, if Wicks runs what he's supposed to run, right, we have got high, vertical. Now, out of a Tampa 2 look, you're voiding the middle of that zone there with that with the linebacker carrying, which means you carry that right in behind him, right? You replace the vertical with something behind it. You're filling in that void, which I think is what Love is looking for. Instead, Wicks kind of comes back here. Don't want to belabor the point here, but there's certainly some confusion there. Love's ready to throw. He's not where I want him to be. He moves, comes out late. It ends up being incomplete. So we'll look at it from this angle as well, just because, again, the guy we're going to focus on is off to the side. We can't see him over there. We will in a minute. There he is, number 7, the pole runner. All right. Now, this is going to be coming different in the next play, but it's the same general kind of idea in terms of what Love is looking at. So that's why I'm spending time with this. You see 7 down here. And he's carrying this up. Love's looking over here. Doesn't like that look. Comes back. I'm going to work this backside. Wicks isn't where he's supposed to be. Throws a little low. Still hits him in the hands. Incomplete. All right. Move on. A couple plays later. Next drive. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 3rd and 7. We have got, this is going to be, again, an interception here by that man, number 54. So Let's see what happens. We have got, again, we got the injury. So what we've got, we're going to run kind of, let's see, craft off the edge, run a kind of hitch. You've got, I think from here, you're running vertical, right? And it's going to be kind of a middle read, which they will run here. So you've got this, depending on the position of the safety, he can bend that or take that up, bend that across, I guess is what he's going to do. And then you've got this dig coming from the backside. So it's this dagger look, this middle read dagger look. The Packers run a lot, ran 10 times in this game by my count. So you've got Christian Watson there on the outside running that. Now you've got 54, again, dropping. My first thought was Love didn't see him. Love actually does see him. We've got this. So it looks like what this looks like here is Tampa 2, right? Again, because you've got these droppers here. He's running the pole to fill him back here, which means he's going to be carrying the vertical route from the inside. So that man in the middle, 54, carrying the vertical. Change colors. I apologize. Love checks him, sees that. All right, he's got his hips turned right here. He's kind of looking back, but it looks like Love's already ready to throw the ball. So let's back this up a little bit. So as he's looking right here, right, he has spotted this man. He's looked at him a little bit off the line. All right, that guy's dropping. That's the pole runner on Tampa 2. He's carrying my vertical, which means there's going to be a void in the zone that I can attack with Christian Watson right in the middle. That's what I see. Now, it's going to be a tight throw. You got this guy on the outside hip, but it's something we've seen Love do before. It's something he's comfortable with. These in cutters, throw that sucker on time. You're replacing the void. The trick is this time, 54 is not running the pole. Look at him. See how he settles down? This is now a pass off. So instead of, my bad, I completely just screwed that up. So instead of Tampa 2, we can watch at this moment, right as the ball's getting ready to come out, 54 falling down to trap that. We actually have him. They're passing off. This is not just a read and react from 54. So they've got the coverage. At a certain point, it looks like Tampa 2, but you're passing off the coverage to that deep safety. You see him passing off. You can see the deep safety coming over to pick up that vertical route. 54 comes down to trap the ball. Watch him again. Pull runner, come down, trap, make a play on the ball. And again, you've got this pinning down. He's a little deeper. It's a tight window, but this is something that Love has thrown before. We've seen him throw multiple times last year, in fact. And if 54 is not trapping that, that's complete. As it stands, 54, who we thought was the pole runner in Tampa 2, ends up, and we'll see him again right here, ends up falling back and trapping it. Flores does a really good job of giving these just insane kind of looks that are different, but also the same. They look the same, but they run a lot of different stuff out of it. And there's so much chaos at the front, it's kind of hard to sort all that stuff out. But here, Love thought he had a Tampa 2 coverage with 54 pulling out. He's looking to replace the void. As he throws it, then 54 is able to come down and trap it. So really nice defensive call from the Vikings. And just, little bit unlucky for the play call there from Love. Again, the throw is maybe a little, let's say it's a little behind Watson. It doesn't matter. 54 is trapping that anyway. But really nice defensive call from the Vikings to set up and show something. The Packers and saying, okay, we see what you're doing here. We got you. We're filling the void here on Tampa 2. The next third down we get, they try to do that. Vikings throw a little curveball at them, and the Packers just get beat on that one. So that was kind of an interesting thing as I was looking through it. So I hope someone else also found this interesting. I guess I will probably do a couple more this week. We will see. I will talk to you later.